one of the questions I get all the time from men is, how do I not get angry? How do I like bypass my anger? And I've had my own journey with anger, and my own journey with anger in relationship, especially in relating to women, where in my past relationships, I've said I'm not angry. I literally like I'm not fucking angry. And of course,
I'm not fucking angry.
Yeah. Back of my neck is like throbbing red. The vein is sticking out. Like, no, I'm calm as fuck, baby, calm as fuck. And I had no idea that there was a direct relationship between anger and trust. Can you, as a woman, speak to that for the guys that are watching this?
Yes. So I think inherently, as women, one of the things we love and fear about men is their capacity for anger and violence. And so it's just a given. Like, we know that is present in every man. So if I can't feel that present, then I'm wondering, where is it?
Right.
Like, is it so repressed that it's going to suddenly come out one day in the smashing of dishes? Or is it actually present all the time as like a boundary? Like, I feel like anger in a man exists as like a boundary where I know, like, oh, I can push against you and you're gonna push back. And in that pushback, I find a boundary that is actually creates safety. It actually creates like a container and a safety where I can trust you.
So when you can feel my anger, you know it exists and it's not going to come around and blindside you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know that I have a relationship with it, as opposed to it being this third entity that's going to come and possibly blindside me.
Yeah.
Right? I know a lot of guys who have been in, unfortunately, violent situations with their partners that say, I just don't know what happened. Next thing I know, I'm holding her against the wall with my hand around her throat, or I've punched a hole in the door, or I've kicked something. And it's really intense. And it's, in my mind, because they've gone from a flip has been switched as opposed to a dial being turned. Where if it's a dial being turned, I can go like, oh shit, it's going from 2 to 4 to 6. Now I need to go, hey, I need to go outside and do 10 push-ups. Or I need to take 10 breaths, or we need to stop this conversation because I'm watching the meter go up and up and up, as opposed to poof, the flip got switched and now something's been hit, or I've thrown something, or I've said something I don't want to say, or I've lost control of myself. I think for men, having a relationship, first of all, knowing that in order to create real trust with your woman, you first have to have a relationship with your own anger. And then secondly, allow her to experience it and know that you've got a governor on it is so vital, but it's not in the common conversation. It's men angry bad.
Yeah.
Right? Women angry, like, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. With us, it's like, don't even have that part of yourself. But I'd love to change that conversation, so thank you for your input on it.
Yeah, absolutely.